This is Josh Alston here with NerdCore News, and I'm here with Josh representing Animation Toon Con. What can you tell me about this?
It's one of the first animation voice actor shows. So it's a show where somebody can come in for free here at Frank & Sons and actually meet the cartoon that they grew up with in the 80s, the 90s, currently. It's a magical place. That's all I can really say.
Fair enough, fair enough. So when people come to this event, what kind of things can they count on seeing there?
You can count on seeing voice actors, props, like this is Skeletor's throne, of course. And we actually had Alan Oppenheimer, the original voice of Skeletor, sitting in this throne. So I'm sitting where Skeletor sat.
You know what? Hey, great men often share the same chair, I'll tell you that. So when they go to this and they're going to see all these voice actors and the people that bring a lot of these characters that they read about for most of their childhood growing up to life, is there an opportunity for them to do the whole meet and greet, signings, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, definitely. One thing we try to do with our shows, because a lot of higher end actors have been getting kind of like military, like concentration campish with their greetings. We like to kind of make it more fun. Like you can actually approach a voice that you can talk to Darkwing Duck and have like a 5-minute conversation with Darkwing Duck. You can have a 5-minute conversation with like the Ninja Turtles. Grimlock from Transformers, he's a great guy, and we just have him like chilling there, and people are just relaxed by his table. He's there, he's a fun guy to hang around. So we like to bring the fun back into the show. It's not so tightly knit that people feel constrained and it's not fun for them to actually meet their characters, their heroes that they grew up with.
I totally can agree with that. Now, when you're covering the characters and the comics and the cartoons, how many eras are you covering? I know you mentioned Ninja Turtles. I'm assuming that's the early 80s, the originals?
The original.
And then what else? Like, how many eras are you covering? Is it just from 80s to 90s? Or?
We go back as far as, it's hard because some of the older voice actors, I'd say they cap off around the 70s and 80s. One of the voice actors we had were actually from the original G-Force cartoon. Yeah. And that's fairly old. And then another one goes to Macross, the original Robotech.
Oh, really?
He was Cam Clark, who was the voice of Leonardo, was I believe the voice of Maximilian. So he, that nobody makes that connection. But then he was also the voice of the new He-Man from Mike Young. And we sure enough had Cam Clark, the new He-Man, meet Alan Oppenheimer, the old Skeletor. It was a great little moment for all of us. So
a little bit of tension there.
Surprisingly, it got pretty chummy at the end. We weren't expecting it. We were like, yeah, sure, why not? But we cover a broad range of not only ages but genres. We have a lot of the girls' cartoons. Katie Lee from the original My Little Pony, Gummy Bears. She was also in Darkwing Duck. She's the only person to voice Dumbo, which very few people know about. So she's the only voice of Dumbo to this day from Disney.
I didn't even know Dumbo had a voice.
They did a cartoon special at Disney Channel a long time ago, and Katie was lucky enough to land the voice role for Dumbo.
As obscure as a Star Wars Christmas special.
Yeah, pretty much.
Much appreciated, sir. Thank you for giving us your time.
Definitely.
Much appreciated. Sit high on the throne. Oh, I guarantee you, if we can make it, we'll definitely be there. Josh also with NerdCore News, here at Frank & Sons. You know I'm going to be there. You should too. Animation ToonCon. Check it out.